Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Oregon Trail 2 here on the L0rdMasta channel. Which, speaking of the L0rdMasta channel, today is the 9th anniversary of the L0rdMasta channel, the YouTube channel. Yes, 9 years of L0rdMasta. Boy, don't I feel old. Because I'm 29 years old as of currently. So that means I was 20 years old when I started the YouTube channel back at January 16th, 2013. And of course, I've made a pretty good living, one would think, even though this is a non-profit channel and all that, and I don't make any money off of it. But look, listen, I know where I get my source of income from, but I'm not going to tell it here personally because it's more of a me thing than anything else. But when I do videos like these, where if it's Oregon Trail, or Crusader Kings, or GTA 5, Red Dead, any of that, I don't do this for the money. I do it because I love it. And I do it not only because I love and have the passion for such things that I do for a living, but also to entertain every single one of you people watching out there, wherever you are from here or from other countries around the world. I am glad that you have taken this time, or particularly that you have chosen to watch this video in order to enjoy my usual hijinks and whatever. All that good, you know, entertaining stuff that you would expect to see for a video like the Oregon Trail 2. But anyways, I'm in a very, very good mood. Despite what you heard from me about a few days ago before this on a Crusader Kings 2 video where I was a bit of a downer mood then, and then as the recording went on, then it became more therapeutic for me, where I feel like, you know what, I think I can manage. But for me, I'm in a very good mood. And this is why I decided to record a video for the Oregon Trail 2 for my YouTube anniversary, because there's nothing more appropriate than this one in particular. So, we hope that I can provide you some great entertainment for you to take an hour or a couple of minutes or how long you ever want to spend watching this video on. So anyways, we're going to get on set to the trail to Oregon this time. Yes, we're going to Oregon City. Let us go. Alright, your printer who has come to St. Joseph 1860 for the purpose of setting off on the journey west to Oregon City. He already bought a Conestoga wagon, but he still need to buy other supplies needed for your journey. As you wander the streets of St. Joseph, you'll see various stores that should be able to provide you with supplies, provided you have enough cash. You'll see people may be able to give you some good advice, like if they get anybody care. Like, how about you?
Oh, pardon me. I'm awful sorry. I just about ran you over. I'm kinda dumbstruck. I ain't never seen no place like this before.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Well, I'm just a farm girl, and I ain't been to no big town or city before in my life. I don't reckon I've ever seen so many people in one place in all my born days. And there's so much going on, with all these folks getting ready to set out on the trail.
Well, you ain't got any advice?
You might want to do like most of these folks and stock up on supplies, if you haven't already. And find yourself a good-sized wagon train. That's what I've done. Well, so long and best of luck to you.
Yeah, you too.
Merchants here in town offer basic packages of supplies based on the size of one's party and estimated length of journey. Of course, you can shop around on your own or add to the basic set. So, which package would you like?
$750 is what I start off with as a printer. And I'm sure some of you people are wondering, L0rdMasta, why are you a printer of all the occupations? That one's got no skills. I mean, I've already chosen some skills, as with usual things, because there's just no way you would survive out on the trail as a printer. You don't have well, things that print with. I don't think typewriters were invented yet in the 1860s, is it? If it is true, then what the hell am I talking about? You know, give me the 5 months, because, you know, some of that money is going to go to the winter clothing and the ox. Oh, and by the way, if I do need money, I will trade. I did pick one of the skills, commerce and trade. I had trouble with that during the last trail. So I make sure not to repeat those same mistakes ever again. Anyways, back to the stove. Lord Master, did you just say stove? Nasty Jack Finley gang sighted locally. Well, let me tell you, compared to the last trail, Nasty Jack Finley is not here, alright? Let me introduce you to the other party members. And this may seem obvious to you because of, you know, the relevance of the certain characters in the L0rdMasta channel as well as this. Anyways, I'm L0rdMasta, and the other party members are Helen, you know her from Red Dead Redemption 2 Online, that's my character. Natasha, which I'm sure you know the reference already because of my GTA 5 videos. Relena Velia is a Imperial character that I play as, that I came up with on Elder Scrolls Online. Yeah, she's Imperial. And speaking of Imperials, because they tend to have Italian or Roman sounding names, here is Garibaldi, and that is a reference to Crusader Kings 2 with the ongoing Republic of Amalfi series. Garibaldi, or Garibaldi in Italian, is the best of the best of the best, sir. He's the man who united all of southern Italy under one flag of the Republic of Amalfi. He made southern Italy into a full-fledged republic, even though he's got a few beetle vassals under him. And if he's got an issue, then he'll either shoot you with a gun. Yes, he had a gun back then. It's a handgun. It's a hand cannon. And in the text it says it had a trigger and all that. So if I had the money, I'll be sure to buy a pistol because of Garibaldi here. And of course, no YouTube anniversary, you know, for the L0rdMasta channel and the Orgatro is complete without my main man, Horatio, the oldest old man that ever. He's only 65. That's the limit in the game. So yeah, those are my party members. Now, give me some oxen. If I can't afford all of them, then because I need at least a dozen. Be right back, good sir. Hey.
Good day to you, friend. I'm new here in town. I'm making ready to head out on the trail west.
Howdy.
Ah, so you're doing the same. Well, maybe we can link up with the same wagon train.
Hope so. You got any advice?
I wouldn't start out with less than, say, 400 pounds of food per person. Of course, how much you can take depends on how big your wagon is and how many draft animals you got.
Well, I ain't got any draft animals, but would you like to trade for some dollars? Cracker's kind of way down a bit, so here you go. Take it to your wagon. Damn! Again, you got the winter clothing. All you need is another sucker.
Heading out west? So am I. In fact, this will be my second trip out on the trail.
Tell me more.
I traveled out to the Oregon country 3 years ago. Liked it a lot, so I decided to come back east, round out some of my relatives, and take them all back to Oregon with me.
Advice.
Find yourself a good wagon train. That's the prime thing. Keep moving and don't take no cutoffs. Stick to the main trail and you'll be okay.
I can't guarantee about taking cutoffs.
Howdy, stranger. It looks like you're fixing to head out west, too. Fine opportunity for people with the gumption to do it. We brought a few personal items with us, but we're hoping to buy our foodstuffs and fresh animals here. But I ain't too sure exactly where to go first.
Personal items, you say? You got any dollars? Well, here's some sugar. Now give me the damn ox. A dozen. There, you got your oxen. But my other priority is the drugstore. Because we need to get all the medicines that we need. But I can't afford enough of them, so I need one more person to scam.
Excuse me, friend. You appear to be making ready to head out west. Do you know of any people who are still in the process of forming a wagon train?
Well, maybe.
My husband and I, he's off buying supplies, are looking for a nice group of people to join in our move west.
Yeah, advice?
I'd say you and I both ought to find a wagon train. A 2,000-mile journey through the untamed wilderness is nothing to be undertaken lightly. There's strength in numbers, you know. Well, good day and good luck to you.
Hey, hold on right there. You say untamed wilderness? I mean, one, untamed wilderness. It's 1860. There's plenty of trading posts you'll find out on the trail. And two, would you like trade? You got any money? cornmeal is also another thing that weighs me down. So here you go. And now off to buy some medicine. It's the last priority that we'll make before we set out here. I'm trying to be smart. It's the reason all this trading. That's why I chose the commerce and trade skill, because you know one day, you never know what you'll find out there, and all that and more. Always got to take two of everything. One to use and one for spare. That's part of my usual strategy. But in the next trail, whenever I'm done with this one, I'll be sure to go back to being a banker and just start, you know, have a little fun. For me, I'm just challenging myself slightly, but I'm being smart. So that leaves me with $15. Actually, there is one more thing I must buy, and I didn't get that the last time. The wagon cover. Okay, that's it. Holy crud, 47 wagons, 173 people. And look at the temperature. It's the high is 17 and the low is -7 or below 7. How can a person live out here like this? And we don't even know what day it is. That's another thing. I don't even know what today is. But you might know very, very soon. Wait! There is one more thing I must buy. Well, 6 more to be exact. And I'm sure some of you people are like, God dang it. No, wait, there's a couple of more things to buy. God dang it. We gotta trade. Any of you got money? Any of you suckers? This should be good enough. Again, you are lowering the wagon's weight. You are being conservative, L0rdMasta. With the weight. Well, we need canteens and some fishing equipment, such as the net, the pole, the spear. And since it's... Oh, and you cannot forget the ropes. I need 3 of those. And the water kegs, because water is pretty important. And also blankets, because it's cold out. What am I missing? What the am I missing? Because I ain't leaving without a few dollars in me. Oh, good lord. Ow! Wait. I'm thinking, trying to remember the price of the winter coats. Were they like 10 some odd dollars each? You know what? Do it. Be right back. Yeah, I was right. See? Made some money off of it. There's $27 to spare. See? Trying to be smart here. Oh yeah, I remember another thing. Some salt. That's another thing that I usually take. Anything else? Lantern oil. And and some box of matches too, so we can light those fires. And lanterns for each and every one of us, and that should be good enough, right? Well, what if there's fallen rocks floating around? God dang it! You're right. You just can't be too prepared for anything. And I'm gonna take hammers too, because remember how Nasty Jack Finley fixed that wheel one time? Or was it an axle? By saying, okay, here's, put this nail, like he did 5 pounds of nails. And then he rammed and he hurt his hand while doing. We don't want to repeat the same mistakes as they did, do we? An axe is for cutting down fallen trees. Well, what if you need a shovel for those fallen rocks as well, in addition to pickaxes? God dang it. Okay, but this is gonna be the last time I'll trade, alright? Trust me. Now give me the shovels. Okay, now we're out of here. No, the salts for the fallen timber as well. Now we're ready. No more trading. Good God, man. Well, Helen, Matt, Lene, Garibaldi, and my main man, Horatio. Now we can go. Finally. Weren't you said you were gonna buy a pistol too? Don't start. I am not gonna go back to that store one last time to get a pistol. Alright? We're gonna have a rifle. We're gonna get things whenever it's necessary. So we're off. Finally.
You know, this riverbank makes for a good resting place. Let's rest here a time before crossing.
After traveling a mile? Are you nuts?
I think we should cross the river now.
I don't think so. All we're gonna do, we don't cross rivers, we cross through the ice above the river. Lord-Master, will you stop saying things that are illogical? Quit putting... well, just cross it. It's frozen enough. It's 17 degrees out.
Let's keep going.
I say we continue on our way.
Kinnecook Station? Kinnecook? How do you say that?
Don't bother me right now. I ain't got time for idle chat.
Tell me more.
If you ain't the persistent one, I told ya I got work to do.
What work? Hunting?
I recommend you get a move on, lessen your camping right here. Not that I'm inviting you or anything.
Is hunting considered work? And he's like, okay, let me go out into the wilds here. And then he's like, you see this? You see this open field? This is my office. And you see that deer right there? That is an unwanted guest. And you must be put down. Bam. That's how I work. That rifle's on display. All we have is ammunition. So says him.
I recommend that we halt the wagon train for a time being and warm ourselves around the campfires.
No, we got winter clothing, we got blankets, we got matches to light the fires, and lantern oil to light up our lanterns in case we go travel at night, which we do, 4 hours per day. Big muddy station. More like big snowy station.
We met a man yesterday who said he'd already been to California. His report bore a good account of the country and the quality of the land to be had. That was a relief to hear.
Do tell.
Underation. I've been working for other folks all my life. In the new land, I'm gonna have my own land and herd. Yes, sir, I can hear them cattle calling my name.
I hear it too, man. I hear the cattle that they are calling your name. They are saying, "Moo."
I hear California's the best place for raising cattle. Acres of wild oats keep 'em fat and happy. Oregon's more country for farming and lumbering.
Yeah, this is why we brought those tools back there. Because we're going to be cutting down trees for lumbering. And some of those logs are going to be used as a foundation for my future home. Don't expect me to trade you anymore. Because I got everything I need. Unless they have something that I may not know. A pistol! Be sure to trade later on. Maybe go to the next town.
Oh, I wouldn't cross over the ice. That makes me nervous.
I don't like the looks of the river right now. Let's wait before crossing.
You don't like the looks of it? It's frozen solid. You see? It's frozen. Let me prove it to you right now. Look, sir. It's frozen solid.
I don't know about this one. What do you think we ought to do here?
Well, what do you think?
Well, I'm no great judge of these rivers. Back at the last one, I nearly had a major mishap. I think this time I'll just follow the lead of you folks.
But it's frozen.
None that you probably want to take.
Speaking of take, you got any money? Everything's fine and dandy. Goitad Station. How do you... Hey.
Howdy. Name's Jubilation Higginbottom. If that's too much a mouthful, you can call me Julie. And I don't want to hear any smart cracks about that neither. I'm a prospector, but I'm just coming to the realization that there ain't too much around here worth prospecting. So I think I'll move on.
Yeah, there's no good prospect out here. It's all snow. You got any advice?
Sorry, but I gave up giving advice years ago. Nearly got myself shot back in '32 by a fella who blamed me for his misfortune. All because I gave him some advice.
No money on this wise guy.
Howdy, I'm looking for my cat Molly. Have you seen her?
No. Plus, can't trade with a child. That'd be a screwed up thing to do. No bullets, just gunpowder. No clothing. Listen, stranger. I don't know what you're trying to pull. What if some customer's gonna come in who's been out in the cold, went through hell and back, and then he sees a display of boots, a hats, and a blanket there, and he's like, "Hey, sir, you got a clothing?" And then he's like, "No, sir, no clothes, no shoots, no shoes, no service. Sorry." Seriously, what the F? Okay, let's get going. Marysville, Kansas. Son of Yeah!
Hey, watch where you're going. What do you think? You own the place?
You're damn right I do.
You're one of them immigrants going out west on the trail, ain't you?
Well, do you have any advice?
You just watch your step around here. I ain't the only one who don't take kindly to careless strangers.
Who do you think you are? Did I almost said Masty Jack, not nasty. Masty. Master Jack Finley. Damn it, man. I didn't get good sleep last night, alright? I had a very, very scary dream. Quincy Thrill, cattle rustling. He did it again. That's some don't learn, Duddy.
I see you're going west by wagon. I sure hope you got extra sets of clothing. You'll need extra clothes. Trail's hard on them and it gets cold. And you can trade them to Indians for fresh vegetables, fish, or meat. It's well worth hiring an Indian guide whenever you can at a river crossing. But expect to pay them. They're sharp traders, not easily cheated.
Still got it memorized. Ogden, what the hell kind of name is that? Jeremiah Guthrie, bank robbery. He was there when he went to the journey out west.
Say, you're not from around here, are you?
No, tell me more, but I love that facial hair.
Well, I bet you're with that wagon train that's passing through. You folks are more than welcome to stock up on supplies here.
Got any advice?
Watch yourself in these parts. Not everyone's as friendly as I am.
Like that guy with a knife. He ain't friendly. Pounds of nails. Yes. You can't go out of the trail without pounds of nails. If you're looking for to fix things like that wheel there. Surprised that a Wainwright is not a Rainwright. Oh, man. Careful there. What did you just say? I was just looking at something. Oh.
Say, you folks heading out on the trail, be sure to check your supplies often.
Tell me more.
If you're near to running out of essentials, you can usually buy more at forts or trading posts.
Advice?
If you got no money, you might be able to trade with other travelers for what you need. But don't wait until it's too late.
And not to mention you are the most well-dressed man around, despite what goes on here. But anyways, continue.
I don't see how we can cross right now. The ice isn't thick enough. Maybe we can break through the ice and then ford or float.
Garibaldi has a bad cold.
But the only thing you can do for a bad cold is get lots of rest and drink lots of fluids.
Well, don't sneeze on other people. That's my advice for you. I'm giving you 2 days, then we gotta go. Well, decision time, folks.
Suggest you look in the guidebook to determine the correct road.
Doesn't count.
Maybe we better consult our guidebook before deciding which road to take.
Doesn't count.
We're going west, aren't we?
Just for that indecision, doesn't count. God dang it, people. Can't you make up your mind? It's west. We're going west. Why on earth we're going from Independence? What are we doing? Delivery? See if I can remember the song.
This may be our last chance for a while to buy or trade for supplies.
It took me a while, alright, to try to memorize that line.
Howdy, stranger. I see you've joined the Great Migration West.
Haven't we met before? But howdy.
I've been living out on these plains hunting buffalo for pretty near as long as I can remember.
Weren't you a prospector?
It's hard to kill a buffalo with a single shot. You gotta hit him just right. Careful, a wounded buffalo can be a fearsome critter.
Got any dollars in there? You still don't. That's a shame. Why on earth would you browsing? You haven't lost anything on the trail. Rock Creek Station.
Let's stop here a while. I'd like to see what they have here.
It's that guy again. Let me guess. No rifle. Yep! That's twice for you! This is why I started on 1860. There's a lot more trading posts out there throughout the trail. Prices may vary. $32-mile station. What do you got here at this time? You know what, just look at all items. Quit looking at specific items. Just look at all he has, alright? You even sell wagon covers too. Of course you're feeling fair, old man. Even though this trading post is not the ideal place for me to rest, but if it must be. The coast of Nebraska. I don't see no coast. I see an endless powder of snow.
Ain't this a glorious sight? I don't think I've ever seen anything quite so sublime.
Yeah, all snow.
I hear they call this place the Coast of Nebraska because of the grand view of the Platte River Valley up ahead.
You have any advice?
Just stand here a bit and take in this wonderful scene.
Yep. Snow, snow everywhere. Here we are. Fort Kearney, whatever. And the snow is melted, even as we are above freezing as the high. It's nice to see you people wearing summer clothes, even though it's the same clothes y'all been wearing this time. Yeah, the cold kicked your ass, didn't you?
Tell me someone in this wagon train is looking for a doctor. Is that true?
Yeah. Garibaldi's been having a bad cold lately.
Well, to be honest with you, I haven't been in regular practice for a number of years. But I'll be right pleased to do what I can.
Yeah, any advice?
Next time you get to a town with a decent pharmacist, you might want to stock up on some basic medicines. Of course, you might have a pretty good supply already.
Nope, not against the cold, because I guess what they said is true. There is no cure for the common cold. I mean, look at Garibaldi. He ain't doing well compared to the rest of us, which are all doing okay. But can we at least rest here for about at least 4 days, and then we're gonna get out of here, alright? We're not gonna scam you out of money, alright? That may be ideal, though. Hey, you got any money?
At every fort or trading post along the trail, prices have been higher than at the previous place. This is outrageous.
Like those shady trading posts? Tell me more.
They're taking advantage of us. If I had the chance to do it all over again, I'd buy more supplies at the beginning of our journey.
Advice?
Well, we might as well get what we need right here. Goodness knows it'll probably be even more expensive further down the road.
That's how economics work. No, winter may come back to bite in the ass. Okay, let's reduce that to a reasonable $30. We don't have any sugar or any of that spare. Okay, $10. Enough to get by. Yeah, that's enough to get by for what you need. So, $12. It'll sustain. We need to start hunting. Start piling up that pounds of salted meat, and we can trade it off to those who... Yeah, that's what we should do. We should be a hunting enterprise. We hunt, gather up all the meat, and if there's some that we can just throw off, like the spoiled meat, trade them off and get some money. Just like the Oregon Trail 5th edition with the fruits and vegetables and stuff. Okay, let's go hunting. And they'll be like, hey, sir, there's no hunting allowed in this area, especially in the fort. And I'll be like, why? Because if you go shooting around here, those fort soldiers are going to mistake you for saying, we're under attack, quick, shoot the intruder, and all that. But might as well get going.
Good day to you folks. My name is Philip Maddox. I'm an artist with this surveying expedition.
It's 29 degrees out. Why aren't you wearing winter clothes?
The U.S. government has commissioned us to map the land and to bring back some illustrations of the Indians, as well as the plant and animal life hereabouts.
Anything else?
Check your supplies often. Can't stress too much the importance of that. And don't waste a whole lot of time hunting, at least if it isn't an emergency. You won't get much, you'll delay your progress, and you risk antagonizing the local Indians.
I'm going to disregard every single thing about that piece of advice of yours. Because it is an emergency. We don't have meat. And the meat that we do get needs to be salted for some good eating. And I'm sure Philip Maddox back there will be saying, like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell him one more thing. There might be a chance that you accidentally shoot yourself, or you'll get mauled by a lion or a bear. I need to. There we go. By the way, this is snake country. Not anymore, it ain't. It's Midway Station.
Oh, I am Lakota. My name is Running Elk. You appear to be here to trade, as I am.
Perhaps, tell me more. I know you don't carry money, but still.
The Pawnee are enemy of the Lakota, but so far, I have never fought the white man.
Advice?
All I ask from the white man is to leave me and my people alone, and to leave the buffalo alone.
You got any meat? Nope. But, you don't have any fish either. I don't think fruit's that common around here, but... Flour. Yeah, I don't see the use of flour. I don't see the convenience of that. Oh, crap. That guy. Let me see. Why would you sell guitars on the trading station? Anything else that other items you said that don't make sense here? Seriously, why are those hats and that boot is on display and yet you can't sell them? And his excuse is, Well, I'm sorry. Those clothes right here is just basically fakes. You know, like in case if I need to entertain somebody, such as your dumbass self, where you'll be saying, you'll be coming up with excuses like, hey, aren't you going to... And it'll be like, no, it's going to deteriorate in condition. Is that so? Yeah. Alright, I'm just going to get the hell out of here. But let me tell you, there was something like that. Items that, I think this is not Oregon Trail related, I'm about to tell you right now. It's something like, damn it! Memory escapes me at the moment. Garibaldi's doing okay. Good to know.
We mustn't let anything stop us or slow us down. We have to keep pressing on.
Yes, ma'am. Gotta keep pressing on. We gotta keep on keeping on.
I'll admit that it's probably best for us to keep pressing on despite the cold, but I do wish we could just slow the pace a little.
And let the sand get to us? No. Wait a minute, you already passed by the deep sand. Helen has frostbite. Well, she is of an adventurous type.
Well, if people would dress more warmly and keep dry, they wouldn't be so likely to get frostbite.
I'll be sure to buy boots next time. Oh my goodness.
Maybe we ought to take it easy. Go a little slower and see how they do.
Who hit Relena in the head? So Helen's got frostbite. Garibald's doing fair again. And despite the fact that Relena claims that she's doing okay, she has disorientation and dizziness. Oh, I would Minister Londino.
I don't see how we can keep going.
Yes, we can! Ah, crud. It's snowing, but the river's not yet frozen. But though it may be rather difficult, not extremely treacherous. If we wait here, the river's going to be frozen, and since it's going to be freshly frozen ice, that means there's a chance that it could break. That I will not wait.
I don't see how we can cross right now.
What?
The ice isn't thick enough.
What?
Maybe we can break through the ice and then ford or float.
The ice isn't formed yet, despite what the graphic says. It says you can ford or cross the river. 1.5 feet. You have any of your other opinions?
What are we waiting for? Let's cross.
Yep.
Weather's not right for crossing a river. We should wait.
At least it's not raining. It's not like it's gonna kill us.
Conditions aren't likely to improve anytime soon. We should go ahead and cross the river.
If we do tip over, I think Helen or Elena are the two most likely people that are gonna drown. Ford. It's still snowing, but it's icy. It's kind of risky, but for the sake of their health, I'm giving you 4 days to wait. Damn it, it snowed again. And damn it, it's still snowing. Gotta use rope or chains so we can make sure it doesn't slip off. And if the wagon tips over, it's gonna be one of y'all's fault. Damn it!
If there are any injuries, we have to make sure the wounds are treated properly. We don't want them to get infected.
Alright, who did it? One of you people did it. If it gets tipped over again, we're waiting. We're waiting. Because the snowy conditions made it intolerable. One more day. We're double teaming. Okay, double teaming works. I don't know about you people, but I'm thinking about locking the wheels. If you lock the wheels, the wagon should slide down, as it isn't very steep, but it's icy. It should just slide over, just like skiing. See? Doesn't work all the time. Don't trust me, alright? Despite what I just did here. You people do not trust me. Courthouse and jail rocks. And there's Chimney Rock with that snow-covered thing. Yeah. At least you got over, and Horatio's always feeling okay during such things. Hey, since the tip-overs, did we lose anything that's firearms ammunition? No, not at all, miraculously. But I'm sure we've lost other valuable stuff, including the winter clothing. Oh, crud. Somebody was going to be fighting over these winter clothes, but don't you worry. We'll get to Fort Laramie and you can stay warm in there. Mitchell Pass. Garibald's got cholera.
We had best find a doctor while most of us are still healthy.
Epsom salts are the best medicine against cholera. Might as well take the toll bridge. Because we don't want to, you know, take any risks of river crossing for free, which may end up losing more supplies and you'll lose your weapons or even perhaps lose the life of one of these good, talented people. Alright, let's get to work.
They tell me someone in this wagon train is looking for a doctor.
Nope, nobody's here. Yikes. You're gonna need chains. Okay, good. We need those chains because the ropes kind of gave up on us during the last two hill crossings. Well, California Hill in particular. This way. I'm sure you sell winter clothing. No, you do not, but we do need a boat. Be right back. I need $25 off of you. I think we're starting to run on the limits here. Oh, look. 3, 3, 3, 3. 3, 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. You and your damn 3, Master. This is just, you better get on moving before something terrible is going to happen to you. Like what? This one. Register Cliff. The place where hunters go to die. Or at least get hurt. And for the love of God, whatever you do, please don't screw it up. Because you never bought that rifle or shotgun sheath. That's for prevention of accidental gunfire. But as long as you keep it unloaded, you'll be fine. All you gotta do is discharge your weapon, get your target, and get out of here. Pronghorn antelope. It's headshot. But they tend to be light, so I need one more animal. Okay, I see some. It's right there. Oh, here's a big one. 1, 2, 3, 4! That's good. Very good. Yeah, that's what cholera does to you, Garibald. You'll manage. We're increasing the poundage of the salted meat. Keep it up. If you get it up to 1,000 pounds, we can trade some of that off for money. What can I talk about at this time? It's snowing again! And it's above freezing too, absurdly enough. Across the bridge. And Garibaldi is doing okay. No guns, no gunpowder, but we got bullets. You got salt. I always have to browse the items so I can judge or criticize the quality of these said trading posts. Okay, before we get to moving, I gotta give a few people a shout out here. Particularly the brothers that I know of. First off, my real life brother who now currently lives or resides in Indiana. And yeah, miss you, brother. That's all I gotta say. No, that's not all I gotta say. I'm gonna promote him. In fact, he has a Twitch streaming channel, which he goes by the stage name Frostlight. His username is FF Frostlight, like Frostlight, like when you're cold out, like being out, standing out in the Mormon Ferry trading post, when you're trying to, you know, do whatever you got to do to keep yourself warm and all that. So go subscribe or follow FF Frostlight. It is with no space in between. It's spelled with 3 F's, just like, you know, that, well, one of those YouTubers out there. And also my other real life oldest brother, Loki Jarson, which he has posted a brand new podcast episode with him and Joe Stizzy, in which yes, I could say his name because I don't think he ever watches a second of my videos, but I don't mind one bit. That's his business and all that. Yeah, he's got a new podcast that's been posted. It is called the Internet's Worst Gaming Podcast. That's my brother Loki Jarson's podcast. And also you can follow him on Twitter at Loki Jarson. He's pretty entertaining, you know, with his, you know, his wise remarks. But he doesn't tweet very constantly. He posts like once or twice a day or a few times a week and all that. But still, you'll get a delight out of following him on Twitter. Whereas I don't have social media. No, I keep it personal. There is no L0rdMasta social media. But however, you can get in touch with me on Discord if you like. If you want to tell me about whatever you want to tell. Especially if it's related to my videos that's relevant. Whether if it's Oregon Trail or Crusader Kings or GTA 5 Black Widow or Red Dead Online with Helen in action. Anything. Just ask me anything and you'll be quite delighted on what we can talk about here at a certain topic. Anyways, let's continue on the trail. That's enough shout outs for Simpson. I may have to give another shout a little later on if I ever feel like it, but I must travel. Don't drink that alkali water, for the love of God. Garibaldi, did you drink that alkali water? Because if you did, if I see alkali sickness, that's on you, buddy. Devil's Gate. Split Rock.
Pleased to see you. You folks missed a good time last night. Another train camped close by, and we had a bit of a dance.
Tell me more.
I declare, my tired feet came to life hearing that fiddler. I danced aplenty. It feels nearly like back home to have neighbors and a gathering. I've made some dear friends whom I hope will continue to see in years to come.
You have any advice?
Partake of a bit of music whenever it's offered. It'll lighten your spirits and bring lots of fine memories to carry you through the following day. My heart's so light right now, this washing chore hardly feels like work at all.
Why does everybody carry cheese? I noticed that most of the people I met bring such items. Huh. Well, I usually hunt here, so let's get to work. I am tempted to shoot that rabbit, but there could be a bear around here. Or more deer. is always good, but if you see another deer that size, you need to bring down another one. Son of a... There we go. I kind of need one more. Don't get greedy now. Oh my god, it's a burn! It's a burn! That was way behind. Oh god. Oh my god. Fuck! He's coming to kick my ass. Ah!
Consarn it! Wouldn't you know some idiot would up and do something like that? We can't let such things hold us up any.
The gun was unloaded! What if it's the pistol? That pistol I never bring with me to the hunt. Maybe it was left unloaded. I mean, as soon as I came back, I got shot by a pistol, not the rifle. Or, did any of you guys accidentally shot me? Helen is too nice. Natasha's a bit of a mystery. Relena is, well, since she's she's been doing dark brother activity lately. We never know. Garibaldi, I can see that. He carries a pistol, a handgun. Horatio wouldn't. I'm in bleeding and in pain, but my condition is good. So, I probably take an antiseptic, I think. God damn it! I got shot! That's what it says on the diary. I never mess with this during recordings because I don't have a creative mindset, and plus, it's a waste of a lot of time. A lot of valuable time. I got shot. How do you like that? 3 crossings trading posts. Before we decide where to take, let's go to trading post. Hey, you got anything that would be good for the wound? And they'll be like, no sir, all we have here is some alcohol for those weary travelers that are in need of a good time. Anyways, what do you people decide?
I suggest you look in the guidebook to...
Nope, no guidebooks.
Don't know which way we should go. I figured you would.
Just because I'm the captain of the wagon train doesn't mean I don't know where I'm going.
I sure would like to stop here for a bit. I could use some fresh supplies.
Okay, that's unrelated. Well, you know what this means, ladies and gentlemen. It's the coin toss time. As per usual, the standard procedure is best 2 out of 3. And in this here Oregon Trail, it's best 2 out of 3. Heads, deep sands. Tails is 3 crossings. So here we go. Okay, we got 1 for 3 crossings. Here's the second toss, coin toss. Oh, get up! It's heads. Come on, this happens to me all the time. Not a deciding factor. And it's heads. I can see that from here. Okay. Deep sands we go. Let's go. It may be rather difficult. It's 2 feet deep.
I reckon fording's the best way to cross this river.
We're gonna 2 feet deep this. No quicksand here. Bleeding in pain, got shot, but I treated myself with some antiseptic, which I hope it works, because I don't know about cleaning just and wound helps with the accidental gunshot. If that bullet is still going to be in you, you know, that lead bullet, you know, that can lead you to some lead poisoning if you're not careful. I mean, can you imagine getting gangrene? Ugh. Man, that'd be the death of me. Because even if you amputate that, that's basically a guaranteed death no matter what. Even if you tried other treatments to stop the gangrene, there's no way. I just actually covered myself with a blanket because I just got chills thinking about that.
Which way is west?
Good question.
I suggest...
I don't know which...
Howdy, friend. Fine day, isn't it? Least as fine as one can expect right now hereabouts.
Yeah, except that time I got shot.
Be warned. Don't dig a water hole. Drink only river water. Salty as some of these rivers are, it's better than the cholera. We buried my husband just last week.
Oh, sorry for your loss. Do you have any advice?
No more than I've already given you, but I could use some help with this here harness, if you can spare the time.
Sure, but do you have spare time for a trade? See, there's that cheese again. It's always the boots, the mittens, the hat, the grease, the blankets, and the cheese. Remember those items next time I talk to somebody for a trade.
Top of the day to you, friend. Name's Casey O'Neill, late of County Clare in Old Ireland.
Like this guy.
All my relations said that the only place in the world for a young man to go to make his way nowadays is America. So I booked my passage, and now here I am, on my way to an unspoiled land, ready for enterprise.
Yeah, you like?
I've heard it said that there are many cutoffs to take to shorten this journey. That by taking all the shortcuts, you can save many days on the trail. And why not? Saving time and provisions is worth the risk.
See? That's exactly what I was talking about. The exact same items that everybody has. But you know what? Give me 4 sets of clothing. Yeah, sure, go ahead. I was just thinking about the future ahead. Let's go to the road. Ah, crud, it's raining.
Howdy.
Oh, not this gooch again. Double team it. Thank God. Holy crap, a cold front just came through here and it snowed everything. You know, it wasn't snowing, but at some point the snow ground was already covered. The snow ground was already covered. The ground was already covered by snow. Jiminy Christmas. Did you not realize that you traded away all those winter coats? Oh God, what have you done? You idiot. All you got is a couple of winter scarves, which is tolerable, but as long as we have all the blankets, we should be fine. Well, someone's gonna freeze, and that's gonna be my fault. I will admit that. Now, what do you people say about letting our coat off?
Hey there. Now, you think on it right hard before you decide to take Mr. Lander's road to Fort Hall.
Tell me more.
It's true that the Lander Road is a shortcut bypassing Fort Bridger and will save you considerable time and miles, but it's a rough trail with hardly any water except at the occasional river.
Yeah, right.
If you got good, healthy oxen and think you can handle a dry route, go ahead and take the Lander Road. But the main trail to Fort Bridger truly is the safer way, even if it is longer.
Let me guess. Grease and everything, and then mittens. That's different. Hey, I just need one blanket. God dang it, man! Are you yanking my? Whoa! Watch your words, L0rdMasta. That's my brother's quote. You greedy bastards. Well, I promised those people that one day we were going to take a lander cut-off, and by God, we're going to take the lander cut-off. And pray that the snow goes away, and winter weather goes away. Oh, crud, it's snowing. Look at that ugly ash tree.
Yes, neighbor, it's a sorrowful man you're meeting. I'm a-heading back home with the children.
Oh, tell me more. You say you wanted to, you know, like when we first met back at St. Joseph, says, I can't wait to, go to the second time, but look at you now. Tell me more.
My wife took the cholera and died, and my youngest child was crushed after falling from the wagon. I'm turning home with a heap of sorrow.
Advice?
Makes no sense going on. This road has cost me dear, and I hear say till now has been the easy part. Turn back while you still got your people. No telling what calamity will hit you before you reach the new country.
Hey, since you're going back, can you spare me a blanket for... Please, don't take my axes. The chains have not failed me yet. not parting my rifle. Otherwise, I'd be hunting with a pistol. You know, that same pistol that shot me. Pistol could be a jinx. Why am I thinking about this? Why am I thinking about this? I'm thinking about my next hunt. That it should be with a pistol. And just kill whatever that's out there with the said pistol. And then you come back. And then you get shot again. And then you die. Or you get mauled or bitten by an animal. Which, at the same time, you're still recovering from your gunshot wound. And that makes it worse on my health. Don't even think about it like this. Don't even think about it. I mean, none of the ladies or those two guys are going to stop me. I'm really thinking about this. I am really thinking about this. If I die today, remember me for who I was. A printer who had no business in being with a company full of badass women, and those two other wise guys think they should be in charge and running a wagon train. If I get shot again, if I get mauled, if I get bitten, just remember that L0rdMasta was a nothing happening sack of potatoes who trades off items for money or things that would be good for the party. If I die today, remember me. Unless I survive and I just continue to do my usual bullshit. So, there you have it. April 28th, 1860. The pistol. Son of a bit. Oh, wow. Got him. God damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Alright, that should be good enough. 54 pounds? Nothing happened to me. Okay, then. Let's go across the river. I guess that pistol wasn't a jinx after all. Oh, good. It's raining. And it's New Fork River. New York River. Well?
Howdy. Mom, Pa let us children listen in on the music round the fire circle last night. The fiddler played Pop Goes the Weasel.
Tell me more.
We acted it all out chasing around the fire as the cobbler's bench. Pa says we've all got to do our part to get the family to Oregon. Even little Johnny helps gather chips. And I help Ma with the baking and washing.
Nice.
You ought to see my Pa for advice. He knows an awful lot about where we're headed.
Well, has he ever gone through the Lander cutoff before? I don't think so. I know what I'm doing. At least I hope. And I hope Horatio's going to be doing alright because it's rainy, so it could be windy. But I am not sure about this river crossing. It only takes 3. What if the wind catches the wagon covered and then we tip over? What if we hit a rock? What if anything happens? What if I die tonight? Just call the wagon and float and find out. Well, goodbye, everybody.
A wagon accident? Well, I figure we're seeing the elephant for sure now.
Place your bets, everybody. Who's gonna die? It can't be me because the game said so. Will it be Helen? Will it be Natasha? Will it be René Nevelia? Will it be Garibaldi? Or heaven forbid, be my main man, Horatio? Place your bets now. I'm giving you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nobody. Okay. Maybe I should have picked nobody. Well, here's a second chance.
It's awful risky trying to travel a flooded road. If I were you, I'd stay put for now.
And yet they say Lander cutoff is dry country. I think that guy was bullshitting me earlier. Try to find another path. Oh, wait a minute. The another path takes us to fallen rocks. God damn it, L0rdMasta. We should have just crossed in and we wouldn't have this problem.
It'll probably take us a day or two to clear those rocks out of our way, but I don't think we have much choice. Let's get to work on it.
Continue over the instructions. See, continue over. We found another path and we're going to go to there. It's bad water. Don't drink that poison water if you know what's good for you. Terrace Canyon. Double team it. It's rainy again. It's bad water is back. Natasha suffered from water poisoning. What did I tell you? You're having convulsions, difficulty in breathing, generalized pain. I told you not to drink it! And what'd you do? You drink it! Anyways, maybe peppermint will work. Oh God, main man Horatio, no! Not you too. I mean, she got over it, but now it's your turn. You can't take it, you're an old man. You can't take this. Come on, man. Take the minister peppermint. West end of Lander Cutoff. And I'm aware I'm doing particularly poorly. Because, you know, I've shot myself and all that. Or at least one of you people shot me. Fort Hall is near, so we should be heading to there very, very soon. And I got something to say as well. I'll be resting in this fort. Here we are, Fort Hall. Let's play some more upbeat music to get your morale going up so we can forget your troubles. Like that time L0rdMasta got shot in the ass. And main man Horatio is doing fair. Yes, sir, he's doing fair better than L0rdMasta.
Bonjour.
No, not that guy. You just killed my mood immediately just by seeing your presence here. Well, we got no gunpowder, and gunpowder's expensive in these parts. Be back at the moment.
Howdy, neighbor. We made a mistake in calculating the flour we'd need. Finding we were deficient, we had to buy a quantity of flour here. Paid a dear price for it, too. A promoter back home said we could reach our destination in 60 days easy, so we outfitted for that span of time. But we're awful low on supplies, and we've got a ways to go yet.
Advice?
My advice? Don't take no advice. It's advice that got us here, and nobody's advice is gonna get us out.
You got any money? At least have some different items this time. Oh, give me that. Rifle shotgun chief. So we don't get ourselves shot again. We don't want that happening again. What are y'all people looking at? What do you think, huh? You want to fight?
You folks looking to do some trading?
Maybe.
Trading is one of the main things people do out here at forts. Why, it's pert near a form of entertainment for some souls.
You have any money? I'm willing to part these set of clothing. Just for these couple of dollars so I can go get some gunpowder. 2. We've been using up some of that peppermint, so take that. Sorry, something got on my throat. Oh, by the way, the stables. I'm surprised we never had an accidental... No, not accidental. We haven't had a single broken wagon part, nor did our animals get injured. It's only us that suffered the most. It's always the little man that suffers. We're resting here for a week. I can't take this bullshit anymore. Because if we travel, it might still be cold up in Oregon. You may never know, it might still snow up in June. Even though that's physically impossible. Physically? Well, I'm feeling good. Everybody's feeling good. Man, I was at wit's end here. And after a week's rest here on the fort, with thanks to the medical facility... Oh, listen to yourself. You didn't say hospital. You said local medical facility. That term is usually applied to a certain someone who runs a billion-dollar wrestling company, who uses his own terminologies and all that. Yeah, that crazy old man. How many bullets do we have? Now that I think about it. Oh, we got plenty. Guess you could start using that rifle again. And this time with the rifle sheath, we can prevent accidental gunshots for good. But not for pistols, though. Be careful. Because that pistol, this wagon, is still going to be loaded, and it'll be used by anyone who can get their hands on. And may never know if they'll overthrow me as wagon party leader, and they take it over and things up and all that. Dear Diary, I live, L0rdMasta, May 18th, 1860. God dang it, remember we were talking about animals that hasn't been injured yet? Well, we're gonna injure one right now. What did I tell you?
We can continue at a slower pace, and the people with the injured animal can unhitch it and see if it can keep up.
Alright, we'll slow down for you. If I get shot again, I'm turning this wagon around and I'm gonna rest at Fort Hall for another week. You need another. Okay, one more will do. There. Good! Don't look at me like that. You know, may never know the bear's coming to maul me. And I'm just gonna come back to the fort. And I would imagine a scene where I just open the door. And then I just fall flat in the face. And the doctor will be like, "Hey, what happened to you this time?" And I said, "I got mauled." Yeah. It happened.
Well, it's good to see a friendly face. Getting hard to locate anyone willing to have much to do with me anymore. Though for the life of me, I don't know why.
I don't think I ever had a conversation before. I mean, I had a conversation with this guy before, but this particular one, here in Raft River, I don't think I ever had it before, but do tell me more.
Why, just the other day I ran across some fella I hadn't seen for a couple of weeks, and he says to me, "What, you ain't dead yet?" Dad blames smart alecky varmint.
Yeah, I got that too. You have any advice?
I hear that after we cross this here river, people gotta choose whether they're going to California or Oregon. But it don't really matter. You can still get to either place further on down the trail.
Let me guess, you got the... Yep, what did I tell you? Just give me the cheese. Just 1 pound of cheese. Don't care. You know, we gave away the coffee beans, so here's a coffee mill.
Which way is west?
It's your decision, friend. I trust your judgment.
You know we're going to Oregon, right? So therefore, we go to Oregon. Oh, son of a... I was expecting somebody else. Something else, not somebody else. Can you imagine getting tipped over on a 1-foot river? Can you imagine somebody drowning in a 1-foot river? That would be very deliberate. Jiminy Christmas. I'm gonna hunt here. If this is the place to die, I want to be buried next to those waterfalls. Hey, mountain goat, I'm gonna shoot you in the ass. I shot him in the ass, as promised. Reload. That one's for the sake of it. God dang it. Son of a bitch. I'm a dead man. Just that noise that startled me a little. Oh, for solid balls. Just one more time, alright? In this beautiful region. Whatever you do, L0rdMasta, if you're gonna come back from hunting, you need to discharge your weapon, alright? You need to discharge your weapon so you don't get accidentally shot again. And you may never know that this second shot will kill you. Okay, I'm giving you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's 3 islands.
Well, it looks like we're gonna have to make a choice here.
Tell me.
We can either cross the Snake River here using those 3 islands sort of like stepping stones across the river, or we can avoid crossing and just follow the south bank of the river.
Advice?
Well, I hear that the south route is right sandy and rough. On the north route, we gotta cross the Snake twice. But we also go past Fort Boise. I think I prefer the north route myself.
Damn right. I don't need to trade because I know what you have. So we're gonna decide by coin toss here. Heads south, alternate round, tails Fort Boise. We got tails. 1 for Fort Boise. Hold on, try again. 1 for south, alternate round, that's heads. And damn it! I didn't toss it correctly, but oh, it's spinning. It's spinning. It's spinning. And it's Fort Boise. Yep. Oh, good lord. Extremely treacherous river. What do you people think?
Looks fairly deep to me.
Fairly deep, my act. Look at that.
Howdy.
I know your name.
If you ask me, this river is much too deep to ford.
That's a load of bull. 1 1/2 feet deep is not deep. Maybe 1,000 feet, but if we successfully ford this river, remember what that guy said. We've got to cross the 3 islands. But if we get tipped over, since it's extremely treacherous, one of you's got to go. Someone's going to die tonight. Okay, look at this. Cross to the first island. And then there's the second. And then there's the third. Can we make it all the way? Yes, sir! That was epic. Talking about animation-wise based on the game standards. Most of the time, we never ford through the Snake River because of the dangerous depths. Dangerous depths. Sounds like a movie. Yeah. Ah, yes, hot springs. It's cold out here. I like to spend some time in the springs. If I could give it a moment's rest. Cross yourself. Alright, let's hunt again because we need some more salted meat to sustain ourselves. And I'm kind of rather surprised we haven't come across the wild fruits or vegetables event. Nor have we caught any fish, unless that fishing equipment was lost. Who wants to come to the hot springs, huh? Not even the little animals will be spared. Not even you. Good. We're getting out of here. Register Rock. The unfortunate cousin of Register Cliff. I must hunt here. Because it's got the name Register on it. Need one more. Something sustainable. Otherwise I'm going to be shooting these little things until something comes out. Nobody will be spared. Bam! Quit shooting him in the foot. Quit shooting him in the foot. Don't worry, the gun's unloaded. Nothing bad happened. Thank the God. Everybody's doing well. Alright, how much salted meat do we have? This is all the food we have left. But we got a lot of salted meat with us. Get it up to another 100 and then we'll start trading some of it off. Because there's no way we'll eat all of that in one go. Plus you'll be weighing the wagon down a little. Yeah!
I don't rightly think we should hold up the whole wagon train just because some animal's missing.
We were traveling through the heavy fog and all of a sudden an ox is missing coming out of that fog.
Let's organize a search party. Out here in the middle of nowhere, we can't afford to lose any of our animals.
Well, if we ever gave these oxen names, then maybe we would memorize them. They're not just animals, they're companions. Search them! Found a missing animal. Good. Oh, hell.
Fine scenery round these parts.
Yeah, fine scenery. The sky looks depressing as it's rainy. The fort's abandoned.
Time is a-wasting.
No.
Let's keep going.
Check the abandoned buildings. We found a bottle of isopropyl alcohol, a set of china, and a hope chest. That's pretty good, actually. It's a pretty depressing scene when you look at it. The sky's appropriate, too. Extremely treacherous, and it's rainy. Let's go die. Bypassed that. And away we go. Alkali water. Don't drink that here as we are in East Cow Hollow.
Looks like there's a split in the trail here.
Tell me.
I heard some folks talking back there a few minutes ago saying this place is called East Cow Hollow. Sure is a funny name for a place.
Nice.
Well, the road heading north is surely the one we ought to take to get to the Willamette Valley. The others will take us back eastward.
You have the same usual crap as everybody else? Yes, you do. Even the mittens. Get something original, people. Unless that's a standard kit of every traveler must have. Including the mittens, so you don't burn your hands when you're working on a campfire.
Since crossing the Snake near Fort Boise, it's been just rough terrain and desert. Dust deeper each day, 6 inches at times. No tracks, just clouds of dust. Many cattle choked on the dust after swimming the river, then bled and died.
Well, it happened at the same time when it's all rainy, so I don't see how that's possible.
We can't waste any time getting through this awful country. I hear there's another river not too much further ahead, and the...
Yeah. Once again, standard kit for every person traveling the trail. Remember the items. Oxen, flour, bacon, rifle, bullets, gunpowder, dried bread, dried beans, dried fruit, vegetables, sets of clothing, crackers, cornmeal, box of matches, boots, mittens, hats, grease, blankets, and cheese. Your standard kit of every settler. Why am I different than the others?
We should wait a while.
No, we got to go. Farewell Bend.
Well, this here is Farewell Bend.
Do tell.
They call it that because it's here that we say goodbye to the Snake River, which we followed now for hundreds of miles, ever since Fort Hall.
Nice.
We're getting close to the end of our journey, but we still got some mighty rough country up ahead of us. Lots of hills to go up and down. No time to slack off now.
Yeah, in the middle of June. We still got plenty of months. It's not like the winter snows are coming again. Flagstaff Hill. Looks like a good place to die. Listen to yourself. What is good to die? Good place to die. What are you, what are you, yelling at Willow or something? Frickin' Death Seeker? But at least I say these things because I understood the references now based on the things I've seen from last year. Oh, crud. Yeah. Got him. Grande Valley. It doesn't look too steep, so we continued down the hill and we fell off. No, we didn't. Oh, look, a soldier. I don't think I've ever seen him before in these parts.
Howdy, folks. I'm Private Walter Davis of the 4th Cavalry.
Tell me more.
This here is the Grand Ronde River. Used to be you could count on Indians being here to help you cross, but not no more. Too much tension now between them and the settlers.
Have any advice?
Before you cross, you can stay here and camp with us if you like. I'm sure the sergeant won't mind.
I would say no, but at least I don't have to trade with you. Otherwise, you would have that same set of items as everybody else has. Son of a beeswax. It's the Blue Mountains. Son of a...
Holy moly! Looks like there was an avalanche. I don't see how we can clear that up. Let's find another way.
No, we continue the obstruction like the last time. Okay, we'll find that path. Okay, we're in day, we'll find a path. Everybody, get the tools. We cleared it out. You just passed through Dead Man Pass. Pretty scary place to be thinking about such things. Okay, before we continue on, I just want to say something real quick. Last month, late December, there was this thing I saw on the internet which I just was really entertained by, and I suggest you people go check it out. I highly recommend it. It's a thing called Wakaliwood, home of the best movies. Yeah, it's from Uganda, where they have they do have a few films that's available for viewing on YouTube, especially most notably the popular Who Killed Captain Alex, which that has over 6 million views as of today, and as well as the other movie that's also a full film called Bad Black. I highly recommend you people to watch those films. Remember the two names: Who Killed Captain Alex and Bad Black. Trust me, you'll be laughing your asses off. I was very highly entertained, while at the same time amazed, because the guy who created these films has a lot of passion despite all these limitations. You know, kind of like me. I have my limitations. Like whatever it's producing, whatever videos that I have a tendency to record, including here on Oregon Trail, despite my limitations, I keep on going. I've been doing this for 9 years for YouTube, hence the reason why we're here on this anniversary. So anyways, let's go kill something. Perhaps myself if I'm not careful. Son of a beeswax, why can't I kill a bear with one shot? I'm a dead. You are not. Umatilla Valley. Umatilla Valley. We're getting close to the end, ladies and gentlemen, as the music indicates.
Hello! 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 Hello!
Good day to you. If you don't mind, I'll stop and rest a spell. He set out on...
Hey, you gotta trade your standard equipment. As everybody else has. Let me fire this gunshot. Echo!
Hello! Hello!
McDonald Ford of the John Day River. Who's in charge of the ferry?
I reckon fording's the best way to cross this river.
Come on, you can ford through it. Why is there a ferry there? Who's in charge? I am not crossing this river until I meet the guy who's in charge of the ferry here. Was that you scrunchy little...
Conditions are...
Was it you?
I don't like the...
I ain't leaving here until I talk to the guy. At least it keeps us healthy when we're resting on a morale high. Is that you?
I suggest we take the ferry. That's the safest way.
One more time. Is it you?
Come on aboard, people. I'll be taking you across the river. You don't always look like much, but it can drown you sure as you're born.
How much is the toll, good sir?
I charge $5 for each and every wagon I ferry cross. It's a good deal, I assure you.
Yeah, Vice?
I know I shouldn't be telling tales on my fellow ferrymen, but when you get to the Dalles, don't bother going down the river. Take the Barlow Toll Road. It's rough in spots, but worth every cent.
Okay, you got it. We caught some fish while we were, on that ferry. So, clean them. 4 pounds of salted fish. Son of a... God damn it! I thought we were going to go through the whole trail without having a wagon part broke. The wagon finally gave up on us. The axle gave up on us.
It's only right that we should stop and help. We've got to work together to make it through this journey.
I'm infuriated. This was the best Conestoga wagon that I rode on, and now it finally broke. Fix it! Well, you weren't able to, so we had to replace it with surprise, unfortunately. Which surprisingly, though, we still had that spare part after all the tip-overs and all that. I'll take it. Not the ferry. Because I plan on going to the Barlow Toll because the guy said so. But before we do... Yeah!
I understand you folks are in need of a doctor.
I didn't expect you to be here.
Well, I'll take a look at the patient and see if there's anything I can do to help.
What are you talking about? There ain't nothing wrong with me.
Eat well, drink lots of fluids, and get plenty of rest. Best advice anyone can give.
Yeah, I prescribe to that theory wholeheartedly, but still. What the... So you can't pay someone to raft you. And me rafted down a Columbia River would put me in a bad mood. So, what do you people say?
Hey, what say you we have ourselves a wingding tonight? It's been a good long time since we've had a regular fandango.
Tell me more.
You know what they say, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. And we sure have been working hard out on the trail, haven't we?
You have any advice?
We should take it easy more. Enjoy ourselves. I'm gonna go and see some of the others and see if they don't feel the same way.
How gregarious are you?
Why stop here? They probably don't have anything we could use.
Yeah, I did some shopping. They got nothing.
We don't have enough money for the toll road.
That's a load of bull. Yes, you do. All you gotta do is follow my lead. I'll pay it all for you.
It always pleases me to see more people moving out west. This'll be a great and grand country someday, you know.
I've been seeing a lot of you lately.
Why, expanding the horizons of civilization out here in the wilderness. Just thrills me to the bone to think on it.
Your advice?
Don't be led astray by anyone or anything promising shortcuts or quick fixes. They ain't any. Stay on the main trail and work hard. That's the only sure path.
Well, guess what, bub? Wow, bub. Guess what? I took the lander cut off. 2 of my people got water poisoned. But hey, it was worth it. Oh, and by the way, I got shot too. So, keep going.
Take the toll road. I don't care if it does cost $5. Why would anyone needlessly risk rafting down that river?
That's how much it costs? $5? How did you know that? I'm going to Barlow Toll Road. You lied to me. It's $6.20.
I collect the tolls for the Barlow Road. A bargain at twice the price. Used to be everyone floated the Columbia. Now, with Mr. Barlow's Road, you can drive your wagon right into Oregon City.
How much is the toll, good sir?
$5 per wagon plus 10 cents for each draft animal.
Do you have any advice?
Please pay your toll and move on. There's other folks waiting behind you.
You know what? I'm going to rest here as long as I like. I'm going to hold up the line. Could be. Eventually. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go hunting. Again. Anybody here? Bark, bark. Huh. Idiot. I was hoping to get mauled or get shot or anything like that on the ball toll, and it makes me persuaded. Okay, I'll pay the toll and continue. Because if we stay here any longer, there's going to be more and more penalties. Run! I just fired a shot. Now we go. Tiger Valley. Devil's Half Acre. Holy sh... Huh?
Unhitch the animals and drive them up the hill. Then hook them back up to the wagons with these long ropes and chains, and they can pull the wagons up.
Good advice. Barlow Pass. Oh god, these same people again. Oh, someone's gonna die. It's getting covered with trees and such. Will you stop shooting yourself? Because if you shoot at that tree, the bullet may ricochet at you and hit you in the face! I am really defying the odds, am I? No, rest a bit. Oh, not scared, huh? Here it is, Laurel Hill, where you cannot continue down the river because the way down looks as though it will be very, very steep. Oh, and by the way, and it's raining. Good luck.
This here is called Laurel Hill. I hear it's the last major obstacle on the trail, but something terrible nonetheless.
Tell me more.
Why, just look at how steep it is going down. An accident here could be the end of everything.
Yeah.
My mama says we ought to cut down one of these here pine trees and use it as an anchor on our wagon. Make it less likely to go running off on us and doing someone injury.
We better be careful venturing down this hill. Looks like it could be dangerous.
What could possibly go wrong simply going down a hill?
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? Nothing. Sandy River Toll Bridge.
Come on, folks, move along. You're practically in Oregon City already.
How much is it?
50 cents. You really ain't got much choice in the matter. This bridge is the only way across the river.
Got any advice?
If you're so broke you can't even afford 50 cents, I'll be glad to take something useful off your hands.
You're the same as everybody else. Well, you know what? Give me the bullets, because I've been shooting an awful lot lately. And here's a few axes for you to cut down some trees nearby and make your bridge more sturdier than before, because from what that looks here, looks pretty steady, but still, you could use the trees, build a log or something, just add a pillar to the bridge so it remains steady. You know, from this here rock around there, then there you have it. See, I could be an architect too. Oh, and by the way, time for you to die. Imagine if that guy was there and shot him and then we continue on with the bridge. But I see what I see out there. Give me a moment. Headshot. Here we are, Oregon City, and we made it just before the 4th of July. And tomorrow, we celebrate America's birthday at our newest home of Oregon City. I'm applauding for that accomplishment. Thank the gods. Let's take a land claim. Had an awfully long travel, good sir. How much land am I getting? The acres. Register of the lands. I hereby certify that this application for the lands of the class to which the applicant is legally entitled under the appropriate acts of Congress, and that there are no prior adverse of rights to be the same. I hereby designate the applicant as the sole owner of 1,218 acres as designated in this claim. Yes, sir. Everybody in good health. Only had $1 to spare. 1 wagon, 12 draft animals. Other supplies are plenty. year was 1860. St. Joseph, Oregon City, we sure made it. Wagon train status is great. Subtotal, and I was a printer. And so therefore, there's your final score. That was very good of you. You've been very careful with all this. Let's see what lies ahead. In 1860, Lord-Masta settled on 1,218 acres of land along the banks of the Oregon's Willamette River. After several years of only moderate success on the farm, Lord-Masta decided to move to the growing population center of Oregon City, establishing a small business that proved more stable and satisfying. Lord-Masta was elected to the County Board of Supervisors in the 1870s and has served for many years in that capacity. Well respected by all, a number of descendants followed a similar course, becoming active in state and local politics, of course. Yeah, when is the part that I get to shoot? Man, that would have been fun. There you go! This is how we want to end right here. 4th of July. Let's end the game right here. I don't want to do that, you know, keep going hunt again until I get shot and die and all that. I don't want to do that. We've wasted enough time here on this video anyhow for this celebration of the Lord-Masta anniversary. And take that, Nasty Jack Finley. Yeah. I was doing crotch chops, if you can imagine how that works. You say? Happy anniversary to the Lord-Masta channel. Take that, Nasty Jack Finley. I'm a much better traveler than you will ever be in your life. And by the way, the last piece of news that they usually put on, you know, those little, you know, little news at the certain towns and starting jumping off points, they would say at the end of 1860, Nasty Jack Finley finally gets arrested. So, ha. I'm just throwing a middle finger at him in case you didn't realize what kind of motions I'm making. But anyways, this was the Oregon Trail, ladies and gentlemen. And I hope you enjoyed this video very, very much. And of course, 9 years of Lord-Masta, and I'm still going strong. And maybe in the next Oregon Trail video, I'm going to just do a little more fun instead of trying to outdo my top score. It's not like I'm going to be a trail guide, a teacher, and drive a small farm wagon and bring only 2 people with you and all that stuff. But there's other ideas, other potential ideas and all that. But still, I'm just, oh God, 9 years. Feels like I've been doing this forever, but hey, at least the life in my 20s was excellent. Largely excellent. Going through all thick and thin and all that. But still. So, what will be coming up in the future of the Lord-Masta channel before we get out of here? So we can tell what will happen. Obviously, the 3 ongoing video series. Crusader Kings 2, The Republic of Amalfi, the Red Dead Redemption 2 Online, Helen in Action video series that's ongoing, and as well as the GTA 5 Online Black Widow video series with new videos to be posted every Saturday until early February. And of course, the next Oregon Trail video will be on March. Don't want to do it in February because winter storm, you never know. It happened to me once, and we make sure we don't want to do that again. I'll do it. And of course, next in February, starting on mid-February, finally, the next Crusader Kings 3 series featuring the Royal Court DLC and update, where I will be doing the series on the Pannonian Avars, as well as other potential series later down the line in 2022. Other 2 Crusader Kings 2 series, such as the South Indian series, Dynasty to be determined, and possibly the Salvian series as well. And many, many more, including old games, and the Oregon Trail, and many more things coming to the Lord-Masta channel. We hope you enjoyed this video, and you enjoy many of my content here on the Lord-Masta channel. But until then, so long for now.